I think that my internet was so bad it closed down. Hey, welcome to From the Engine Room with Natalie from Catapult. And this is a new segment that I'm going to start sharing with you is, you know, real life ways and how I do my business, like showing you how I do what I do. Because that's something that I really stand for, is being in the engine room with you, which just means I get you, because I'm doing the same stuff too, right? And so I can really, when I give you advice or something, it's because it's come from, you know, a Kiwi woman in biz, selling to Kiwi woman in biz, and so it's very real information that I can share with you. So what I'm going to share with you today is something that I've got really good at, and that is just repurposing a lot of my content. One of the best things I did for my business was simplify down the actions I was trying to take, because we all know there's hundreds of things we should be doing, but it's actually about the actions that are going to move your business further, and that is sales activities and making offers first, right? But that's not the topic of today. And you know, it's about getting eyeballs onto our websites that we can retarget, that they can we can build a relationship with. And so I want to talk to you about today how I repurpose my blogs. It's something that I've got really good at, and I want to be able to show you that today. So let's get down to biz, because I'm aware that my bloody live stopped before. Good morning, Fiona. So I write a fortnightly blog, and of course, when you write your blog, you're trying to make sure the SEO is coolio, because we want it to be picked up. But what we all know to do is share it on our Facebook pages, so your business page and your personal page, especially if you have a lot of business people on your personal page. Definitely share it out there. I then share it over to LinkedIn as an article, and Google+. You can see I'm a bit of a geek, and I wrote the word plus instead of the sign, but hey, that's cool. So what happens then is I email it to my database, right? And that's what we all know to do, which is really cool. But I want you to keep taking it a step further. So what happens is my VA takes my blog and she creates some memes from my blog. And so we keep repurposing the blog for a couple of weeks. So for example, here's an example I pre-prepared. Oh, sorry, you've probably got my nostril. Here's a meme that my VA created, and we talk about a topic that's within the blog, and it sends you back to my website. Okay, so that's just using one blog, and now I've probably got like 6 memes within that, and it's getting people to rethink about the topic, to go back and read it if they didn't do it the first time. And of course you can share that over to Instagram as well. Now, the reason I can do so many live videos and can chew your ear off is because I just repurpose my blog material. So within your blog, you've probably got 10 live video themes that you could sit there and chat about. So it's about repurposing your content. Now, for me, the book a bonus. For me, the power in being quite repetitive is that people really understand what you stand for, what you do and how you do it, and therefore becomes much easier to know what you do. So once I do a live video, I look at my blog and I think, okay, can I create a downloadable checklist PDF, something that would be of use to my list? You know, because the people on my database I really care about. I don't always want to be selling to them. I want to be giving them some cool shit. So I look at that and I go, wow, can I actually create that into something else? Again, that doesn't take that much time. I then look at the blog and I think, could this potentially be a book chapter? Could I flesh it out? Could I add some more words to it? Because here's the cool thing. Your first book potentially could be a whole lot of your blogs that you've fleshed out to put together into an Amazon downloadable workbook. So I think it's really exciting that if you loved writing a blog and you want to keep writing about it, do that, because that potentially becomes a chapter for a book. I also then look at the blog I've written and I think to myself, wow, how can I take that training and do a video, PowerPoint presentation, a video, a workshop for my current clients and put it in my membership? How can I really flesh that out? So again, it's repurposing. Also, you may have liked the blog and want to add some key points to a keynote speech. I know that when I do a lot of speaking gigs, I like to make sure that what I'm talking about is really relevant, because I'm at the coalface to a lot of what's happening with women in business So I like to keep it relevant, and the way to do that is having a look at your blogs and seeing how you can refresh your keynote talks. But also, can you take your blog and turn that into a webinar? Just again, that's just another way in which I take my one blog I've done this out of, and I do it all of the time. I look at what else can I do with it. So that's just another way that you can see how you can, not have to constantly think of new stuff and feel like you have to be ahead all the time. You can actually just take one part of your material and repurpose the goddamn shit out of it. Have an awesome day. Welcome to the first episode of From the Engine Room. Get out there and have an awesome day. See you later.